we're gonna bring out Mrs. Harris. She gets really aggravated at me because I'm really short and she's tall, and I always sit in her chair and I lower it down and I don't raise it back up. And they're like, in the sides, there's like, okay, in the sides of the armrest, there's this squishy part so your arms are soft and comfortable. Well, I pick it out and it looks like boogers, and I ruined her chair. So we got her a present. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, we decorated a chair instead of your scooter. Yeah. She was upset when she broke her leg and she had her scooter and we didn't pimp it out, so we pimped out her rolly chair.
Did you understand what Lexi just said?
No.
They sit on my chair that's like that, and she lowers it.
Because I'm short.
And I almost fall in it, and I don't want to fall ever again in my life.
Because I'm leaving.
No. So, this is the time in the spring concert where I like to recognize my very introverted and shy seniors. It will be so quiet next year, I don't know what I'll do. It'll be a tough act to follow. Just in general about the senior class, I mentioned this at Coffee House, it kind of just came out, but it's absolutely been true. As I think about it since then, I'm losing a class of singers, of really great singers, as you've heard tonight, many of the soloists. And so I'd like to just take this minute. I hope I have everybody on this list. Are there 16 of you? Okay. So, Tyler Kennedy, would you stand up? I'm going to give you your things tomorrow because I didn't feel like... Come on up, TK. This is Tyler Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen. I heard Tyler practicing the piano for many years in between my room and the band room. He's been in band all 4 years. He plays tenor sax. He played in the pit for West Side Story. And he has been a super great audition to Tiger Pizzazz as a student accompanist this year. And I talked him into singing. Well, I made him sing at Ballet Choral. And he has a great voice. And he just told me what he was going to study yesterday in college. And there are so many math classes he's already taken. I don't get it. So it's math. He's in Calculus 3 now.
It'll be differential equations.
Told you.
Fancy math.
So I wish TK well. He'll do great wherever he is, and it's been a pleasure to have him this year. Thanks, Tyler. This is Justin Havlin. Justin Havlin has been in the choral department. Are you scared? No. I always tell him this is a moment where I could really, say what I want to say, but I'm just kidding. Justin is a very dependable person. He's headed off to the Army. Are you leaving early this year? You're staying for graduation. Yes, clap for that. You've seen Justin in many Shakespeare productions. He was in West Side Story. He's been in the plays and musicals every year. A member of Tiger Pizzazz, and this semester a member of concert choir, and also a swimmer at Lawrenceburg High School, and probably other things I can't think of. So dedicated that he drove all the way to Ballet Choral, rehearsed with us all day, and didn't get to do the concert, but left to go dive or swim? Dive in Columbus, Indiana that night. So, Justin, I wish you well. Thanks for serving with us. And this is Wah Wen. Wall moved to Lawrenceburg, I think his sophomore year, and he has English as a second language. And I was sat in a teacher's meeting, I'll make this brief, about, where he needed to be, and I said, please put him in Tiger Pizzazz. He was already in chorus. I said, put him in Tiger Pizzazz. Those kids will teach him how to speak English. And it's great because we sing it, we speak it, we say it, we read it. And for the first semester that he was in there, the kids would go down vocabulary word lists and say, what is this? And I think he knows way more than he knew way more then. And by second semester, I said, that's it, well, you're gonna sing and dance with us. So he loves his cell phone. He loves all of his cell phones. He's the only student I've ever taken a cell phone away in class, and he had another one on reserve. Max Martin has been his best friend and best buddy, and we're all going to miss you all. And this is Tristan Alex Loudon. I call him Tristan, some people call him Alex. He likes to remind us that his last name starts with Loud. It was him rumbling out those bass notes that you heard on The Road Not Taken. Wow. It was he that played Riff in West Side Story, and Tristan has also been on the stage in many different roles, and I can't wait until he realizes someday what a gifted individual that he really is, and comes back and sings me a bass solo when he's about 30 years old and just sort of shakes the earth. And this young lady comes without any introduction, really, Miss Hannah Gatlich. I can't imagine what the world would be like if everybody found as much joy and positiveness and cared about other people. Hannah stands down at the end of the hallway and probably asks, I don't know, 8 or 10 or 12 or 25 students in between each bell how they're doing and if they're having a good day. She always asks me. She's going to come up and preach right now. I can feel it. What great parenting, what great education. I can't imagine what the last 4 years would have been like without Happy Hannah in the choir department.
Mom, would you bring the flowers? I'm bringing the flowers because Miss Herrick has been the best music teacher in the whole world. And I wanted to tell her, thank you so much for all you've done for this whole entire choir. From my family to yours, may you be blessed.
Beautiful young lady just joined the choir department. I begged her every time I saw her in the hallway for a long time, and finally, through student council, I don't know, I finally just guilted her into it, I think. But you saw her fly in the air on Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now, and I'm so glad that Kelly G. Gessner has joined us. Where are you, Kelly? Stand up. Glad that you joined us this semester. Thanks. And this is, sorry I didn't introduce you before I did all that. Yay, Kelly! And this is Kelly Hand. I had to introduce them together because they go together. Kelly G and Kelly H. This is the last hand. That makes me so very sad. I've had four hands. I didn't have the oldest brother. And I remember watching Kelly through middle school, and she couldn't wait to be here. And when Kelly auditioned for Tiger Pizzazz her freshman year, I didn't let freshmen in, which makes a lot of girls really grumpy, especially this year when freshmen got in, because I now have a freshman choir, blah, 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 blah. She said, that's not fair. I said, it's not fair. You were just as good your freshman year. And And Kelly's talents are